this is the tunnels. Super excited for you to get to see how these go. They are a really complicated looking twist, and they are pretty tricky to figure out. But they're really, really fun. And you can go right into the tabletop with it. So this is the shortened or the quick tunnels. This is where the girl's the only one who goes through the tunnels, and where we guy bow out of it. So, let's do this. So it starts right here in regular dance or cuddle type position, and you're gonna use any form of switch you want. So this one does the traditional butterfly or overhead slip, where both hands go over each other's head. Gentlemen, your left, it's mostly both just left, and rights go over each other's head. So both go right over each other's head, and you set it down behind your neck. Some people try and cheat and not fully go behind the neck. You want to go all the way down in order for the move to look right. And then you want to slide and catch into a handshake position. This handshake position is what makes this a twist move, right? Because we're doing twists. So this is a twist move. Whenever you're in a handshake position, it's going to be a twist. Now, in order for this to work, you need 2 handshakes. So there's a couple of different ways to get that second hand. There's a sneakier way, and there is a more open, obvious way. And both have its perks. With a more advanced girl, you can probably do it the hidden way. But if you are worried, then you just put your hand out there and offer it to her. So right here in this one, he's going to offer his hand right here and let her know that we're about to do this twist. Now this one, you want to make sure that you're close together, because you don't want to hurt each other's arms, and you're going to be going in and out in fun, kind of difficult ways. So he puts his hand up here to let her know that he wants her other hand, and then they step together and grab that hand. Now part of that stepping together is you've already got momentum. So what you're going to do, gents, is you're going to pull that lady underneath this hand, and so that her back is in front of you, just like that. And you want to make sure both arms are in the air, because that tells her you're going to keep spinning. Okay, some moves you put her arm down here to say something, but this one you keep both arms in the air and spin around till you see her again. Okay, when you spin around till you can see her again, gents, your right hand, you're going to duck underneath. So remember to always be turning to look at each other, because that's what allows you the room to spin. So right here, you're going and look at each other right here. Now, gents, you're going to duck underneath that right hand. And when you do, you're going to put this left hand behind your back, like you're going to pay for a date. Again, just like the pretzel, right? So you're going to turn. So now he is standing in front, right? And as he does, they're always stepping around each other too. Keep an eye on their legs. They're always stepping around each other. So as he spins into that, he turns that arm behind his back in that arm breaker position. So right here. And as he does, he's turning to look at his lady, right? All the way here so that they can see each other. Oh, here so they can see each other. Now what's going to happen with his left hand, no, still his right. So he walks under his right, turns, put his left behind his back. Now with that right hand, he's going to make a square, a window for her to crawl through, right? And you might need to see how he's lifting it way up there. That's letting her know. And then he's kind of pulling her through with that right hand. So he's going to lead her through there, through and under that first hand. Ladies, you do want to duck. And then gents, when she goes through that first one, a lot of girls tend to stand up right there. And it's okay if they do, but it does kind of stop you. But see how he is stepping behind her as much as she's stepping around him? As you do that, just go ahead and make another tunnel with that left hand right there. So right now you're back to back and her arms are crossed in front of her, and she's just going to step through, back out of that other hand. Boom, just like that. So now your arms are in this cross position, right? So gents, in order to get out of this, there's lots of moves you can do from this position. You can walk around in a promenade, and you can do all kinds of fun stuff. But this one, we're just going to spin out of. So it's impossible for him to go under this way because her arm's in the way, right? So what he's got to do is he's got to spin around the other direction, and then he can bow. You can see he goes to try. Oh, you can't. Her arm's blocking you, right? So he spins the other direction, right here. Okay. When he spins, their hands are crossed. That's right here. So both hands are behind his back and they're crossed. Ladies, in order for this to work, you've got to step close to your man. So gents, if you're the one leading, make sure that you are close enough that she doesn't jerk your arms up when you come out of this, and that you have room to spin. Now see, gents, see how you can follow your arm underneath hers? That's what you want to do. So you're going to do what's called a guy bow, but this one's from a twist. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow your arm underneath right here. Now ladies, see how she's bent way over and reaching because she doesn't want to hurt his hands, right? I never ever ever pull right here. So I do have that little bit of tension, but it's mostly just loose because it's better to accidentally let go of him than to pull his arms, because that's a really painful position. So gents, you go through once to get untwisted, right? So boom, now your arms are untwisted. Now you're going to go through a second time. So the second time, you bring your right arm up in front of you by your face, and you bend your left arm behind your back. So before both arms were behind your back, now it's just your left arm. And you keep spinning, and you duck underneath that left arm. Right? Now see, once you duck underneath that arm, what you're going to do is you're going to pull it in front of you, just like that, and you're going to lift it up for her. Now, he's going to go up over her head because we're going to turn this into the tabletop. Remember the tabletop from the last time we did twists? If not, go back and watch the video. But he's going to go up over her head with that arm he just ducked under, just like in the tabletop. And this arm that you can't see is going to go behind her back because she's going to step in front of him, and he's going to step behind her. So they go up underneath that, and he's very carefully bending her arm behind her back. Be really careful with each other's arms in this, and make sure you're standing close enough together that you don't hurt each other's arms. And then she backs on it. Remember, when you want her to go underneath and she doesn't know, don't pull this arm. Don't mess anything with this arm. It's this one that you kind of just pull her down and through. Right like that. Okay? And see how he's really careful to let her arm straighten right there. So you want to make sure that happens, then he comes back. And once again, he can step in front of her and put his arm in the arm breaker. And you just keep going in the tabletop until you're finished. You take turns and come up and come out with your favorite come out move. That one was the overhead slip, which you just learned. So, seriously, this is really, really fun. And really complicated looking. People are like, what the heck? And if you ever want to show somebody a move that they're not going to be able to just watch and do, this is it. This one takes a little bit of practice. It takes quite a bit of brain work while you're doing it to figure out how. And in a later episode, we'll show you where you can both go through tunnels. Just guy and girl go through tunnels. But that one is fun because it's the tunnels into the tabletop with the guy bow come out. Super fun. Honestly, enjoy it, live it up, make a video. I'm excited to see it. Dance your heart out.